Hello everybody, welcome back. Welcome back, Kata. Anybody ever watch that show? I think I'm basically not even old enough to have watched that show, but I do think I remember watching it when I was a kid. I don't know, it must have been reruns or something. Anyway, here's where we're at, folks. I have given up on the slime hunt for now. I'm changing focus. I got so focused on this drill thing because it used to be one of the things that I did first. I think I told you guys about that. Ooh, what's that? Advanced diamond drill. Wow. That one's super fancy. Gotta get me some of that. But anyway, the problem is I gotta have steel. And to have steel, I gotta have a blast furnace. And to have a blast furnace, I gotta go to the nether, which I did. And then you gotta have slime. Of all the freaking things, I got one slime ball. I mean, usually something that I find pretty quick. So I went hunting for a swamp. Thought that might be the easiest way. Turns out everything is much more rare when you're using the extra biomes, and I guess that's just obvious because when you have more biomes to choose from in the randomness, then you get less swamps. I found a swamp. I think I showed this in the last video, but it was not. Maybe I didn't. But it was a green, like grassy swamp, like a green swamplands or something, which I think is an extra biome and apparently doesn't spawn slimes, or at least this one didn't. And totally ticked me off. So you guys, I think, I told you that I died. I had to go back to the spawn. I had to make it all the way here. I've traveled far and wide and have not found a swamp. And I lost 50 levels. That was the biggest thing. I don't even think I mentioned that. When I died, my biggest loss was the 50 levels. So I got rubber boots now. My falls will not be fatal, at least quite a ways. So I'm macerating some tin. I upgraded to iron chests here. For you, those of you that don't know, you just take a regular chest in a crafting table, you put it in the center, and then you surround it with iron, and you get an iron chest. We can upgrade to gold chests and whatever. Just realized something. I don't want to be macerating tin. I want to be macerating gold right now, and I'll tell you why. I have decided to change the approach that I'm going to take here. Let's go ahead and get some tin going, though. I'm going to go ahead and change the approach that I'm taking because I just need to make some progress on something, and I feel like this whole slime hunt thing... I mean, I've been mining like crazy. I have a mine shaft that goes like hundreds of blocks through 2 ravines, and I found a total of 18 plus 3, so 21 diamonds, which is not ideal. I mean, that's not good, but I only have 18. So what we're going to do today, I've decided that I need a different thing. If I'm going to be living my life here, I can't just get totally stuck on this slime ball hunt thing. I hate not having access, even if they're rare, like diamonds. I hate not having access to a resource. That ticks me off and it makes me not feel comfortable. That's why I need this whole like self-containment thing. I need to have like my rubber trees and my regular trees and my blah, blah, blah. I got to be able to have every type of wood on demand. I got to be able to have cobblestone and red cobblestone and blah, 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 blah. So that ticks me off and I have problems with that. I went and did, I don't even think I recorded any of this. I've been playing so much. It's like I was watching BOO in Generic play the other day. It was hilarious. It was cracking me up because those guys, actually today, they are having so much fun. They're just like giddy. And it was like Sarkaz, I was telling Sarkaz about it and he was making fun of me. He said it's like I gave a toy to my kids and I'm like having so much fun watching them. It's totally true because I've been hoping and praying that somebody like Sarkaz or Desi or even the BOO and those guys are gonna play and love the mods. And they are. They're just like watching them build that quarry today was just made me laugh. They were so giggly about it. So anyway, I don't know where I was going with that except to say that I've been playing a lot offline, and I went and did a kind of a tour of our world while looking for the swamp, and I found some really cool stuff. In fact, if we look at the waypoints right now, I just realized something. Waypoints are all gone. I wonder if he updated the updated the server today. I wonder if he wiped out the waypoints. Well, that's okay. That means we don't have the nether waypoints or anything. So, that's interesting. Anyway, I found some really cool stuff that I no longer have waypoints for, but that's all right. We're not really missing anything great. We'll see if that comes back. Anyway, what we're going to do today, Oh, what I was going to say is I found like some red mountains. They have the red cobblestone or the red stone or whatever, and they are unbelievable looking. It was just amazing. I found some unbelievable villages in the mountains and the snow and the jungles, all kinds of stuff. Also found a couple of amazing looking glacier biomes. They have the ice all like through the mountains, and you can see through some of these huge mountains or like into them, and some of them have like lava inside. They're like giant lamps. It's unbelievable. So we're gonna have to go look at some of that stuff. I'm macerating gold because what I've decided. What is that? That's a module for something. That's a what in the world? Golgadorian metal? Large lump of Golgador? Lumps of Golgador? You make lumps of Golgador, a block of diamond, glowstone dust, eye of Golgador, stabilized what in the world? Holy crap. Holy crap. That's got to be like the most expensive thing in the game. Okay, so it takes nine diamonds for that. It takes, holy cow, it takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. To get those, you have to have another block of diamond, stabilized metal. Unfreaking real. That's insanity. See, that's what gets me excited. I mean, how we get it, that's just so freaking cool. You just got to collect resources until your eyes bleed. And then you got to build stuff until your eyes, and then you got to process stuff until your eyes bleed. It's just unbelievable. So that's why, you like Sarkaz asked, well, what do you do once you get your sorting system set up? Dude, you build a Galgadorian metal drill bit. That's what you do when you get your sorting system all set up. Okay. So, let's see. What am I? I'm all excited and ranting and not even. I'm just like it's like a kid in a candy store. It's unbelievable, this game. Okay, what I'm going to do today is make a quarry. That's what I was trying to say. I've been trying to say it. I'm just going to say it. I'm going to make a quarry, and I'm going to start it running. Well, I got the problem of having this friggin' thing in the way, and it's going to mine this thing. It's going to mine my portal, which I guess wouldn't be the end of the world. Yeah, you just stay down there, please. So I'm going to set up the quarry somewhere in here and make it so that it has just a gigantic friggin' hole in the earth. That's what I need. I need a big hole in the earth so I can start building and having something fun to do while I'm getting upset about all this stuff. So anyway, there was an update today. It took out the portal gun, which I was just getting ready to use. Like literally was thinking about today before I got on. And, oh wait, they still have... Oh, maybe it's back in. I know they took out extra bees, but maybe the portal gun's back in. Ender pearl dust, that's interesting. Ooh, UU matter, man, that stuff's expensive. Pulsating. I mean, it's just whatever. I can't. My brain's gonna explode. Okay. So let's look at that. I think I can do that. So the portal gun, maybe we'll do that. Is there a portal? Portals are I have ender and diamonds, and so I need some ender pearls. I don't have a lot of ender pearls. I'm gonna have to kill me some endermen. Okay, well it is what it is. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna look at the quarry. I think I have enough, but I'm not exactly sure. So to make a quarry, I need 2 diamond gears. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 8. Yeah, I'm good. 8 plus 3, right? So we can pull that off. We need to go. Yeah, we got plenty for this. We got this. So let's do it. But how we power it is the next question. I would normally power it with oil. I might do that. We have access to oil. The other thing I need to do is get myself a really easy way to get back down to the main area. So I might do that as well. Let's take a look at something else. Let's take a look at a mining laser. I think we might want a mining laser. Let's see. Can we make one of these? Advanced alloy, mixed metal ingots. This is just, Yeah, we can do that. We need a compressor, which we don't have right now. So we could get us some advanced alloys for sure. Advanced circuit we could get for sure. Energy crystals. We could get a couple of energy crystals, 2 diamonds for that. Yeah, not bad. We could get one of these. This is awesome. You can just like, you can shoot the laser and it will just mine all of the blocks in like a straight line for however far you shoot it. And I can't remember how far that goes. That's something we're going to want to do. I'm also going to want to upgrade. I got a lot of things we got to take care of. We're going to want to upgrade to an MFSU. Well, actually an MFE probably first. Let's see. MFE is the next stage. So we need a machine block, 3 energy crystals. So that's 3 diamonds. And this, that's not a big deal at all. That gets us an MFE. It will hold like, I don't know, we hold currently 40,000. It holds like 200,000 or something like that. And then MFSU, I think, holds 1 million. And that takes an MFE plus an advanced machine block, which is the advanced alloy and carbon plates. And then it takes Lapitron crystals, which is a regular crystal plus a bunch of lapis and some electronic circuits. Not a big deal there, although it takes a lot of them. And then an advanced circuit, which we could do. So we don't really need to get to that point yet, although when we start making these things like the mining drill and the mining laser and all that stuff, we need to be able to power it, recharge it, and we're going to need a lap pack. And a lap pack, I think we looked at this last time. A lap pack is right here. In fact, what we really want is like an ultimate lap pack. That takes a lap pack plus all these Lapitron crystals plus the iridium plate, which is difficult because, let's see, iridium plate takes iridium ingots. I need 4 of those, and I only have 2 pieces of iridium right now. So we'd be hard pressed to get there, but we can get to a lap pack, which is just some lapis blocks, an advanced circuit, and a bat pack. And the bat pack is pretty simple. But anyway, these can power. You put this on your back, and it can power your the tools that you're using, which we will want to get. Keep doing that. One more thing I'm going to show you, and then we'll start doing some stuff. We're also going to want to get a nano saber. There's 3 of them. That's weird. That's the only one you can see. Huh. Anyway, nano saber is glowstone, carbon plates, and advanced alloys, and an energy crystal. Carbon plate, raw carbon mesh, raw carbon fiber, coal dust. So anyway, everything takes time. So what we're going to need is a compressor, which we don't have. We've got an extractor. We've got all of these things. We don't have a compressor. We're going to put a compressor right here, and that'll get us the basics. We're also going to want to get a recycler going, and an antimatter relay, I believe, is the other. Stop it. It's raining. Awesome. No. Oops. I guess it's not an antimatter relay. Oh, no, that's from Equivalent Exchange. It's like a mass generator? Mass fabricator? Mass fabricator. Uh-oh. Doesn't tell me how to make one? That's a problem. We definitely need to know how to make one. Anyway, we will want a mass fabricator. Maybe we're not allowed to have them or something on the server. Okay. Anyway, back to the original plan, which was a quarry. So, in fact, let's do this. How far away could we be from? See, I just don't want to. I don't want to make a big system and then not have a place to put it right now. So I feel like the quarry is the first thing I should do. But I kind of want to go to the like. Let's see. So that we don't have logistics pipes, huh? Okay. How are we going to do it without logistics pipes? I can't remember. It seems like there's a mod that I'm missing. What about, they're not called pipes, they're called, crap, what are they called in Buildcraft? Tubes? No, it's not tubes. What are they called? Pipes. Crap, let's just look through for a second. Because we have Buildcraft, right? I'm trying to think of how I'm going to do the sorting system without like advanced pipes or whatever that mod was. I thought it was tubes. I thought Buildcraft was tubes. Do we not have build? I thought we had Buildcraft. Well, that's what a quarry is for Buildcraft, actually. Right? Am I going crazy? They're not called tubes, though. They're called something else. I can't remember. No, maybe I'm thinking of red power stuff. Well, I'm not going to keep looking. So I'm going to have to figure out how to do the sorting systems. If we don't have logistics pipes, that's going to cause us some issues. Because the auto crafting requires the system to be hooked together. I'm not sure how we'll, like, provider pipes is the one that we used to use. Yeah, we don't have that. So we're going to have to think about it. Anyway, what I was going to say is we have, like, the auto crafting table, right? Fiery pick, fiery ingots, fiery blood, and an iron ingot. Where does fiery blood come from? I guess if you don't know, you don't need to know. So we need an auto crafting table. And then do we have like the project table? No, we don't have a project table because that's red power, one of the ones we don't have. So, well, anyway, so we have pipes, void transport, void waterproof, golden conductive. Well, I just don't remember how to do this. There's a way. There's the old-fashioned way, and then there's like the hacky, easy way that was with advanced pipes. But anyway, sorry. Totally got off track. So the whole point was going to be I was going to show you guys how to do some auto crafting to start with, and I just don't have that in me right now apparently. So anyway, we need some wood gears to start with, right? So we know we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wood gears total. So we don't have a lot of wood, but I think we can pull off some wood gears. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because there's 4 per each. And then we go something like this, except that I must have miscounted. And okay, so that's the basis for all of our gears, right? Now we need some gold and some iron, so let's get this gold going. We've probably got enough iron, and then we're going to need some diamonds. I think we're going to need 12 of them, is that right, or 11? We need 11. Okay, so let's go ahead and make our iron gears. We need, for the quarry, we need 3 iron gears. None of the wood gears are going to stay wood, but we're going to need 3 iron, and that means we have to go from wood to cobblestone. So we need all of these upgraded to cobblestone, right? So, okay, so we got 7 cobblestone gears. Now we need all of them upgraded to iron because iron's at the base. So we need at least 7 iron gears, which we got. Right, so that's at our base. We needed 7 of those. Or I mean 3 of those, but 7 total gears, and they all require that level. So we're going to keep 3 of them and make the next 2 gold. So we're going to say 1, 2, 3, keep those. And let's see. We're also going to have to get an additional power source here because this coal is difficult to keep up with. All right, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4 gold gears because the diamond required gold as well. So that's going to be 16 total gold, which we should be fine with. We just got to wait on it. Let's go ahead and get a couple of them done. All right, we're close. We're going to need 1 more gold gear. Yeah, we're going to have to get... What I usually do, I know I saw B-dubs, I think they think a lot like me because you guys have seen in my old videos, I go straight for a little solar power and then I go for some hydropower. And I may skip the solar power altogether, although it's just a little bit easier. early on. So I don't know. It just depends. All right. There's the 4 gold gears. So we're going to keep 2 of them gold, and we're going to make 2 diamond. And that will be 2 of those. Yep, there we go. So we got our 2 diamond gears, and then we need a diamond pickaxe. And this diamond pickaxe cannot be used, so I don't think you're going to like use your diamond pickaxe and then get all fancy, right? Okay, so now we just need some redstone. And I got that somewhere. Now, we need a wrench for getting this stuff, I believe. Okay, another little hint. You can use this question mark, and you can put the recipe right here, so you can just fill it in now. This only works on the regular crafting table, but... There we go. Quarry. Now, gotta be careful with the quarry. We need a wrench. That's a buildcraft wrench. So, let's see. We want that wrench, which is bronze in this form. I think we did that one before. No, maybe we have both of them. Do we have both wrenches? We got that one for sure. I thought we also... Why is there cobblestone in there? Let's see. Yeah, we do. We got both wrenches. Okay, good. Let's keep those on us while we're working. This is the one that we have to use for quarries and such. This is the one. So this is industrial craft and this is build craft. Keep that in mind. All right, quarry. Now we need some engines. Now we can do this with a couple of, let's see. We could make a Stirling engine. See, this is new to me. I've never even heard of a Stirling engine. I don't know what that does. Is that's a stone engine or something? Biogas, peat-fired, electric engine. An electric engine. Let me go look into this. I feel like I'm a hobbyist's steam engine. What does that mean? Who knows? Commercial steam engine. Steam engines are good. Industrial steam engine. I feel like I don't understand this. Steel plated. We need a lot of steel. Redstone transmission coil? I could definitely make one of those. This must be like Greg Tech or something? I don't know what this is. Copper gears. Magmatic engine. So we've got redstone, Stirling, combustion engine. Combustion engine uses oil, biogas, peat-fired, electric, hobbyist steam, commercial steam. Okay, so we can't go commercial steam because it takes iron plating. We could do commercial steam. That might be the way to go. Then we just put water in the thing. We just power it with water. In which case we'd have to get a pump and use the pump in a okay, let's take a look at that. Pump right there. We can get a pump, and we can do that with an infinite spring. At least we used to be able to. I don't know if it's more dangerous on a server. What you don't want is your engines to explode because it's not good. So let me do this. Let me go do some research and find out what the best way to power this thing is, and then we'll get going. One thing I do know that we need, though, is landmarks. Let's go ahead and make those. So those are just lapis on top of redstone. And we got some lapis. We'll make 8 of them. So we just need some redstone torches. Oops, what am I doing? There we go. So we got our landmarks. And I will be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. And it seems like we have 2 choices to me right now. We have got... Man, there's some insanity going on here. Okay, so these engines here, the industrial steam engine, and the hobbyist steam engine, and the commercial steam engine are for railcraft. I think they power trains, I guess. I mean, I'm... let's see... Carts. I mean, I don't fully understand. I don't know. What are they? I mean, what? I have no idea. Anyway, somehow they power carts. I don't know how that works. Maybe not. Maybe they can also be used for other things, but they're railcraft. The two things that are left. So this one is, I'm familiar with the Redstone Engine. I'll show you guys that one. I was going to use that, excuse me, with Circaz. That's useful for like pulling items out of a chest and things like that. It's not really useful for what we need. It doesn't produce enough energy. Stirling Engine is the new name for the steam engine, which I was not aware of. This used to be called the steam engine. It's a buildcraft engine. It no longer requires water, which is why they don't call it a steam engine. It doesn't have any internal power, and it won't overheat, but you have to, I can't remember the whole thing, but it's just the next step of engine, and it's okay. The combustion engine is probably the one that I will possibly go with. Although I haven't totally decided on that. I think I want to do the combustion engine. Although actually what I'm leaning more towards now all of a sudden is the electrical engine. So these three are buildcraft engines. These three, the biogas, the peat, and the electric engine, are all forestry. Now, the electric engine will take IC2 power, which I'm leaning towards doing right now because I have that readily available. I don't have a ton of it with this thing, but at least I could get it going. I think I could get it enough because this thing will output 32 EU. And I think these things only use like, well, I'd have to go look, but something. I mean, I think it'll be okay. I think that we could get a couple of those going. Whether we can keep them in power short term is going to be the question. And then I can build some, water mills, which I just really think is a good source. Let's see. Although, you know what? I can't build a water mill the way I used to. What is it? Like it's a mill. Maybe it is. Windmill, sawmill, watermill. That one. So we get a generator and some wood. Man, they're easy to build now. I'll have to look into this. This might be a good way to supplement my power. Anyway, so I'm thinking about that. But so I kind of go both ways. These... What am I doing? These are dangerous. These combustion engines, but we do have some oil. So what we would need to do is we'd need to make a refinery. Let's take a look and see what that is going to cost us, because you don't want to waste any oil. We just need a diamond gear, so we would need 4 more diamonds, some redstone torches, and some tanks, which are really easy to make. So it's actually not that expensive. A refinery, you dump oil into it and it produces fuel, and you want to use fuel because it's way more efficient, so you don't use up all your oil. So I could go get buckets of oil, bring them over here, dump them into the refinery, let the refinery, which also requires power, by the way, let the refinery do its thing, and I would probably power it with the Stirling engines to start. Let the refinery do its thing, get the oil into fuel, and then take the fuel and use that in the combustion engines. I just get a little scared, especially on a server, of messing with those engines. So I don't know. So let's see if we made if we went the route of electrical engine. We would need some tin stuff, which we're totally capable of doing. So stone gears and then tin gears, not a big deal at all. Glass, a piston. So we're totally capable of making one of these, and I think that's what we're going to do to start with, just to see how bad it is. We can at least get it some electricity, and then we don't have to worry too much about the others. So let's get back here. So let's take a look. Let's take a look at this. Let's go ahead and make those gears then. So how many did we need? Just 2, and we got all the tin that we need for this, I think. So take those. I didn't even check to see how long the video is. It's probably gonna be, these videos are just gonna be long. You guys are gonna love me or hate me. So 10. There we go. 10 gears. We got the 10, and we need a piston. Let's see. Can I remember? I need some redstone. Can I remember how to make a piston? Not in the least. Oh, I need more iron, redstone, more cobblestone. All right, there's a piston and glass. Do I have any? I think I've got some glass around here. I know I made some because I was getting ready to make the the upstairs into... Seriously? Oh, I was gonna say maybe I lost the glass when I was on my little expedition. All right, so glass, piston, 10 gears, and 10. No, that's iron. No, that's 10. Oh, I did something wrong. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, let's give that a shot. What was I just saying? I was going to tell you something, but I forget now. Totally lost it. The question is, do I need more than one of those? I probably do, but we'll go with that for now. I was going to say something, and what was I? I was looking at stuff. I was looking at, oh, glass. I'm going to make I'm going to frame my whole place up there as like a greenhouse. It's just going to be encased in glass with some pillars and stuff on the corners. It's going to be really cool. So I can go out here at night and not get blown up, but the creepers can see me. I don't know. Oh, wait till we get into... I'm sorry, I just like to show you guys this stuff because I'm so excited about it. Wait till we get into reinforced glass. Is that in here? Yeah. Advanced alloy with glass, and it makes this. So this is good for putting around reactors when you're trying to reinforced hull. That must be for a minecart, huh? I can't wait to do some mine stuff. Oh man, I'm so excited. Anyway, when you're doing a reactor, to keep it from exploding and blowing everything up. Okay. Okay, we've got some more gold. Let's get something macerated. Actually, you know what? Let's save our power. Okay. I think we need... The next thing I need to do is look to see... I know this is going to be insane. I might need to move my generator and all my stuff because I got to run power to it, and I know that the copper cabling has a lot of loss to it. What I would really like to do is use some what is it called? No, it's not crystal. It's that glass fiber cable. You need a diamond redstone. You get 4 of these. These are lossless for pretty much ever, I think. Still don't know how to make an industrial diamond. Anyway, glass fiber cable, very useful, something we're going to need. Insulated high voltage. Let's see. HV cable is just refined iron. Well, we really want those 10. Let's see. What's low? I apologize for that. Low voltage cable. I thought there was like 10. It's not 10, is it? 10? 10 doesn't sound right. 10 wire. It's not 10. It's like... Well, I can't remember. What is it? It's not... It's... Well, whatever. I'm going to have to look for it. Gold, HV. Maybe it is HV cable. What is that made from? No, we decided that was refined iron. Ultra low current. That's what it is, 10. I think that's low current, but it's lossless over quite a ways. I think we might be able to carry with that. So anyway, let me get just set up. What I'm going to do is dig out the area that I want to do. I got to figure out how big I want to make it and all that stuff and where I'm going to put it so it's not going to destroy my stairs to go down to my mine at least. And it's not going to like, oh man, it's going to be tough. Let's just take a look outside. I didn't even think about that. Because I'm going to start it underground so that I don't have to worry about it getting blown up or mess with it. I could kind of do it like over here maybe, but see the problem is I don't know where my steps go. I'm probably going to go right down through my steps. I prefer not to have to deal with you right now, Mr. Creeper, but I guess I'm going to have to. Thanks for your help with clearing my land, jerk. Well, we'll leave that for now. Anyway, we're producing good rubber or good whatever this is. Sap. Might as well get this. Stinking creeper. Dang it. You know what? At the very least. Don't even have enough. I have to stare at that. Yeah, let me figure out where I want to put this thing. I think that's my biggest problem right now. because I don't know where my stairs go. They go that way, and then they come back, and then they go that way. I'm half tempted to maybe start from like over there. I feel like I could kind of safely go, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I went like 8 or 9 blocks that way, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We could probably start over there. Something like that. I don't know. Let me figure it out. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. We're running a little long already, so I'm going to cut in and out on a couple of things, but I wanted to show you. So I've got set up here to, I'm going to run my power from over there. I'm going to run it down into here. I carved out a 15 by 15 section. This actually worked out pretty much perfectly. I'm going to have to be really careful of mobs out here, but what it's going to do is it's going to cut. Actually, you know what it might do now that I just thought about that? It might not cut where I want. It might cut inside of these lines. I think that would be the case. So what I actually want is to go out one more block. I think I want to go out one more block because I think what I want is for it to cut this off so that this is all open, and I'm going to frame this in with glass so you can like look into my giant laboratory where all the cool stuff is happening, and it'll be like a cross section of like different levels where stuff is occurring. I think that would be cool. But to do that, I think I have to go out one more level. So let's see. Let me okay, so what you do is you pick these up, these landmarks, and we could potentially just move them back one more. Like right there, and then in theory we can take this other one, put it right here, like that. There we go. So now it's going to do everything inside, so it'll leave this, but it'll cut this off. And actually I want to go out one more over here as well, now that I'm thinking about it. I hope that this ends up being, oh no, okay, that's alright. They're cheap. I'm not going to go get it. So yeah, let's go out one more. So yeah, let's not say that anymore if we can help it. It's going to cut these leaves and everything. It's going to be crazy. So let's go there. I mean, I'm just winging it. I don't know if this is what I really want or not. So this is the edge of the world here, but this is be perfect. So if I wanted it to be square, see, this is the question, is am I going to get myself killed? Well, we'll figure it out. Did I pick that up? I hope so. I kind of feel like I should go one more this way then. Make it 16 by 16, why not? Got the room for it. So what I'm doing, I'm placing landmarks, and you just right click and it'll show you if they're lined up correctly. It'll give you the lasers. Now what it's going to do is it's going to remove a bunch of stuff. It'll actually remove a bunch of block above this as well to create the mining frame. So I kind of feel like it's going to be perfect, but it could be that it removes too much and I destroy the side of my mountain, in which case I'll just rebuild it. And there's going to be like trees and stuff. This is where you begin the destruction of planet. But you know what? I'm into that. So, oh man, that's going to be close. I would kind of like to leave that overhang. I wonder if I should go down. I just don't want to mess with it. Also, that's not correct. I didn't come out far enough. No, I did not come out far enough. So anyway, I should have got this a little bit more in order. I don't know how, I just can't remember how high the frame goes when it clears to build. Oh, that just needs to go right here is all. What's going on? I just didn't put it there. There we go. It seems like there's some leftover lasers, but... Well, you know what? I think we're just going to go with it. I mean, the problem is that we lose trees, but... What's up with the monsters? Well, we lose trees and we put a big hole in our world. Let me do some research real quick. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back, and I think I'm good. I think I have exactly what I want. I could be wrong, and if so, I'm just going to have to eat it. We'll see what happens. So, made a redstone engine. This is very simple. It's just wood, piston, gears, not a big deal. I think I read that you don't actually have to make wooden transport pipe. But I'm going to go ahead and do it just to show you. But wooden transport pipe is usually what's required to pull something out of a container and put it into the next thing, which would be cobblestone transport pipes, which is this. So you'll basically, I'll show you how to set this up, but you use a redstone engine on a wooden transport pipe. It acts against that pipe and it pulls items out. Now, it may be that the quarry just spits them out into cobblestone pipe, and we'll play with that just to see. We may not even need the redstone pipe, but that's what I'm going with for now. So I also made low voltage cable, which I think will work with the generator, but I could be wrong. So it's going to connect to that for now. Let's see. Hopefully we can get there. Did I make it? No. I got a spider outside trying to get in, which is stressing me out. All right, it's going to be close. Let's see what we got. Okay. Actually, that's not where I want that. I want to go back one with it. Because what I think I'm going to do is put the... Okay. Ultra low voltage cable's not going to work. We just blew all that cable up and we got hurt. Because as soon as I placed that, the current started coming through it. And I think with a generator we're getting too much current. I think it's too much. So we're going to need copper wiring. And we can do that because we got plenty of rubber and we got some copper. Hopefully we've got more copper. We may not, though. We may have to smelt us some copper. Got a little bit more. And we got a little copper cabling. What can we get rid of? We don't need that. So I can't tell you how many times I got to be really careful because I forgot in. That's just bad. We're gonna have to give that some more coal. Let's get some more coal. In these mods, especially when you're playing on a server and you got absolutely no backup, right? You can't well, I could go and test things, which is what I really should be doing. Go test stuff in like a creative world and then come back here, because the problem I'm gonna run into is if you hook up a machine, like if I hook up one of my machines or like, you know, like whatever, and I don't have the right like converters, because keep in mind that when you have like a nuclear power plant and you're putting out sorry, hundreds of EU, you need to have things like a force energy converter, LV transformers is what I'm looking for. So we have like medium voltage transformers, low voltage transformers, high voltage transformers, right? We gotta have these transformers to transform the power to the correct input. And so you got to do your research. If you hook them up wrong or you get things backwards and the inputs and the outputs mixed, I mean, you blow up a machine that costs you 15 diamonds or whatever. So it's really something you got to watch out for. All right, so I think we're probably got enough of these. Let's make some more of these pipes, or these. I think that should get us there. Luckily we got, see, this is where you start to see, because you use these things all over the place, you got to get yourself farming some rubber pretty quickly, because you use so much of it. All right, well, so you know that low volt, or this cable, which is this copper cable, is not going to explode on me, but it is lossless to a great extent, which makes it a pain in the butt. You'll lose a lot of energy over this distance, I would think. And I can't remember exactly how much, but... So that thing, we're going to have to turn it on, I think. Let's get... Hopefully I can just pick it up. Yeah, okay. Let's see if we can't get this going. So let's put the quarry down right there. Ah, so that quarry will keep 4 chunks loaded. That's interesting. That's interesting. I wonder if the same thing occurs. The quarry at this location will keep 4 chunks loaded. So that means those chunks will always be loaded. That is excellent news. Okay. Things are starting to make sense. I think I have to leave that. I'm going to leave it there because I don't know. Now let's look at our frame height. Crap. There it is, right there. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's going to be like literally perfect. So if you count this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's going to leave 2 blocks or 1 block, which is exactly what I wanted. I could always replace a couple. At least I won't lose my trees. I think that's good. I think that's good. Now, I know we need a couple of levers. We need one right there. There we go. Now, does this thing overheat? This is kind of nice. So it's storing up some energy and it's storing up some heat. Why is that? So there should be a laser somewhere in here zapping out blocks. Am I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I got to connect this differently. No, it's doing it. It's doing work. Let's go see if we can watch it do its work. You guys got to see this. This is what everybody gets all excited about. Now these blocks are just going to be zapped. But it's cleaning out. Now I don't know if I need this. Do I need this? I don't think I need that. I think it's cleaning out an area. Is it? Or am I just on crack? It must be. Sorry, I just hit the mic. It must be because that was not like that before. Yep, there it is, zapping blocks. So there's a little mining laser robot thing that's going through and zapping blocks, and you can't see it right now, but it is there. Okay, that's good. Now, we have to keep an eye on this thing. Getting hot. It's storing a lot of juice. I don't know what any of this means. I should probably go look it up. It's yellow, right? Seriously? Where did you come from? Up here? Am I going to have problems all of a sudden? Last thing I need is a creeper blowing up my quarry. This is going to tick me off, but yeah, that's perfect. You can see where it's cutting out the upper level. We got to keep an eye on this thing because it will blow our base to crap. So it's at yellow. Let's just keep an eye on it. Well, actually, while we're doing that, let me show you what I'm thinking with this. So I made a gold chest. You can see a gold chest is cool because it has a lot of storage, and we can go up from there even. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a wooden transport pipe, place it on top. That's going to pull items out. I'm going to put a cobblestone transport pipe like this, like that. Then I'm going to put an engine right, well actually, I'd like to put the engine right there. That's going to turn that off for a second. Let's see if I can pull this off without too much ridiculosity. Okay, so that's going to work on that thing, which will pull items out of here and put them in there. And then this totally doesn't work. I should have known better. Although, it could be that I have to wait for that thing to cool completely down before it will come back on. Let's see. Should a... question is, well, it should definitely work there. There we go. That's back on. Alright, let's do this. Alright, so this is going to pull items out, and I don't think it's even actually necessary the more I think about it. I think it said that this is totally unnecessary. That this will just pull, it'll just shove items into a cobblestone pipe. But we'll see if it works this way as well. I'm definitely going to get sick of hearing those spiders. It's not going to take long. So, that thing's going again. And we can get this out of the way. Let's see where we're at. Still on the first level. Hopefully it's actually working. I know we're long. We're got to be getting towards 50 minutes, but I just wanted you guys to see this. So actually, you know what I'll do? There's a little kitty. If you can get here, does that mean anything bad about what else creepers and such could get here? All right. Oop. There's my friend. He hurt himself bad. Okay, let me do this. I'm going to pause and let it do its thing, and then I'll be back so that we don't go too long. All right, guys. I'm just resolved. I'm going to have to just make this a long episode. So this thing does overheat. It doesn't seem like it's going to explode, but it does seem like it's a problem. So I think what I can do is I can make a thing called a tube of some sort. It is a electron tube. I want to make a copper electron tube because a copper electron tube will throttle or choke, I guess, the effect. And I don't know how many I can make, but I'm going to make 4. Anyway, I need this thermionic fabricator, which requires this thermionic fabricator, a chest, some gold, some glass, and this sturdy thing, which requires some bronze. I don't think I have enough bronze for that, so I'm going to have to make some. I will be right back. All right, I think I'm good on those now. That is a sturdy casing. I need glass, I need gold, so let's just go ahead and do it. I think I have everything I need. I need a chest. I need a sturdy casing. I need 3 glass, which I don't have. Great. Be right back. All right. So again, the reason I'm doing this is it seems like the quarry doesn't pull enough energy off of an electrical engine to do what I need it to do. Which what I need it to do is run long enough for that thing to keep from overheating, which is what it's not able to do. So there's my thermionic fabricator. I'm the owner of it. I believe... Okay, let's see. Now we need that tube. This is going to be over an hour. This is too much. Copper and redstone. I think I have all of that. So we do, and then what did it say I can use over here? Sand? No, whoops. Glass panes, sand, glass. So I need some glass or some sand. Let's just get some sand. That thing's gonna need some more. Man, I'm telling you right now, this is not gonna last long. We're not gonna be able to keep that thing going. All right, so we're gonna need some sand in here, and then let's see. Can we put stuff in there? Will it stay? Oh, it does. That's very nice. This is much more like the project table I'm used to, where you can put stuff in and it stays. No, wait. Did that? This is copper and redstone. Let's see if this does what we want it to do. Doesn't look like it. Does this thing have to be powered? Thermionic fabricator must need to be powered. Yeah, I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Looks like it needs to be powered. I'm going to go with the Stirling engine. I don't know if that's a good choice or not, but we're just going to go with it for now. So we need a piston and after that we need a piece of glass, which I don't have again. Let's see, let's take the sand, get ourselves at least one piece of glass. So that thing is cool. Apparently you can do a lot of really cool stuff with it, and you can produce stained glass, which I think is awesome. We'll mess with that at some point. I don't know if this is gonna do us right or not, but let's just see what we got. I'm just going with it right now. I mean, this is tough. This is all kind of new. It's not what I'm used to. So let's get another one of these. And let's just see what we got. Must have done something wrong there. Obviously doing something wrong with the Stirling engine. I thought all it needed was redstone power. And something to operate against. I'll be right back. Alright, I think I got it. I think you can like put a stick in here. And that literally, you can put pieces of wood and saplings and stuff. And then this... Is this thing gonna like get heat or what? You can put lava, you can put all kinds of stuff, but this doesn't seem to really be doing what I need it to do. Oh wait, is the heat level rising? So let's see, I think I had a lava bucket. Let's see if that will get this going. I don't know if this is right. This is ridiculous, but alright, let's see. That's going to burn for a little while. Who knows how long. It says that a lava bucket will burn for 16 minutes. Wow. You would think that would be enough. Now, the question is, did I do this right? Let's get another piece of glass. Actually, let's get a bunch of pieces of glass just in case. Because I don't know. It seems like there maybe needs to be glass up there. It said in the tube description that you could use sand. I don't know how this thing works is the problem. If you didn't notice. It doesn't... seem to be doing anything. Maybe this thing needs to get ramped up. Let me, well, actually, you know what? While that's going, well, let me break off. I'll be right back. All right, guys, there's a lot of irony in this whole situation, but part of the irony is that I think this thing needs 2 of these Stirling engines to power it correctly, because it needs a total of 2 megajoules or MJs or whatever those are, which, funnily enough, I think... Now, wouldn't that power that one as well? Apparently the answer is no, so I'm going to need 1 more of those. Anyway, I kind of find that to be funny because... the other thing you could use, it says, is an electric engine, which we have, but it's running over on the other side. Okay, that's totally not going to work because of where I placed it, I guess. Let's see. Let's go next to it on the other side. Oh, it's not going to work because I didn't put any fuel in it. Now you can also use coal. In this side, we will use some coal. No, I don't think we need too much. Let's see. There we go. So it's just barely starting to work. And these things are going to take a few seconds. I don't know if they take time to heat up or what. Did I just put 9 pieces in there? I probably don't need that much. Okay, so it's heating. What's going to happen is this is going to turn sand. I probably better just put some extra sand in there. It's going to turn this into liquid glass. I don't really know what the output of all this stuff is. I just know I'm going to get those tubes over here. So while this is doing its thing, I wanted to say a couple things. One, I think I talked about the Super Duper Epic guy. He was also giving me some more information the other day. He was the guy that made a Redstone minecart station showcase thing. Anyway, he mentioned that a diamond shovel with a good efficiency enchantment usually does as good as or better than a diamond axe without any efficiency enchantment. I know this is totally random stuff, especially for the Feed the Beast. But anyway, I just wanted to say thank you for the comments. That's more for the vanilla stuff. But anyway, but one thing I did want to say also, Night Zero, it's KNYGHT 0. A guy, I guess it's a guy, I don't know, submitted a question and wanted me to, actually just first off, he was really nice. Thank you so much for the comments and for the email. Very nice guy, and been a fan for a while. Anyway, wanted to know a couple of things, had a couple of questions. One, what sort of equipment and software do I use to record my videos? Well, I use Fraps. I use a Alesis Multimix 8, like mix board, little soundboard. It's a USB soundboard, and it's pretty simple with a I got a Behringer C2 mic and a mic stand and some headphones that I plug into the soundboard, and that's it. I can do up to 4 channels of mic and then a couple of other input channels on this thing. It's really nice. It's fun. I got it for podcasting a while ago and never really got into it, but it's fun. So anyway, that's the hardware I use. What kind of computer I have? I actually have an HP, I don't even know what it is, an HP that I bought a while back. It's like a quad core, 3 gigahertz quad core with, I think it's got 12 gigs of RAM in it. Maybe only 8. It might only have 8 gigs of RAM in it right now. And it's got an upgraded video card, which isn't even that upgraded. I think I bought a video card to play whatever game I played last. I don't even remember what it was. And that was a long time ago. So it's actually been doing well. It runs well. I can run UFO, on it at full speed. When I say UFO, that's not what I mean, is it? XCOM, Enemy Unknown is what I mean. I can run that on full everything, and it works great. So so that's one thing. So it's not the best computer in the world, but it does run pretty good. I think having the RAM helps a lot. Having a decent video card helps, and then, decent hard drives. But really, I think I only have like 7,200 RPM hard drives. I don't really have that great of a setup. I used to be really into computers, and I would build stuff, so made really nice ones. Anyway, what advice I would give to somebody hoping to begin a video series? So what I would say is just start doing it. The thing I think I got caught up with at first was like that if I didn't start doing it, I wasn't going to be, or that if I didn't do it perfectly, then I didn't want to do it, and if I didn't, I would mess up and people wouldn't watch me. But the only way that you can guarantee people aren't going to watch you is just not to do it at all. And so you want to do it. And I would just jump in, try to decide what you think makes you unique, decide what you think your point of view is, what are the kind of things you want to do, but most of all, just make sure that you have fun doing it. I would also say, make sure that you're comfortable talking and just kind of vamping about whatever you're doing. You don't have to necessarily say anything specific, or you just have to be interested in what you're doing. You have to be into it. And if you're into it, then other people will be into it. If you're not, you can be sure that other people will not be into it. So yeah, I guess that's what I would say. Now, come on. It seems like I'm screwed here. It seems like it's not getting hot enough. It keeps going back and forth between these two. So do I need another one of these engines? I could hook it up. This is becoming a mess. It seems like I'm not producing enough energy. I need to get over that line, and it's got to be sustained. I guess we could make one more. We're already so freaking long on this video, and I got no wood. I can't believe that, of all the things. Do I have any potential for wood in here anywhere? I got 3 planks there. That's not going to cut it, though. That's not enough. Any more? Wood. I just need a little bit of wood. There's one more. Oh, wait, there was some. I saw some. Oak wood. Okay. Let's see if we can do this. Let's turn all the oak wood into wood. Really? This is unbelievable. I don't even have enough room for my stuff. Okay, let's do this. So yeah, anyway, just do it. Just enjoy what you're doing. And if you enjoy what you're doing, people will enjoy watching you. And I would say get on a regular schedule. That's one of the things that keeps me down, I think, is that I don't necessarily get on a regular schedule all the time. So people get a little bummed out. Do what you say you're going to do. You know, start out with a plan. Try to follow through on that plan. Make sure you do what you say you're going to do. Again, something I don't always do the best job of, but I think that's important. And, you know, just like I said, have fun. I think that's probably the number one biggest thing. All right, need more glass. Oh, I've got glass this time for once. There's one more of those stupid engines. I'm going to give it a shot. I think that may possibly do it. So we're going to stick it right there. Just stick that there. Power that thing. Give it... whoa, that's not what I meant to do. I don't want to sleep right now. Give it some more coal. We are going through the coal like it gets free, and it is not. There we go. That's got to get us, right? Yes, I see it going up. Keep bumping. A little bit. Come on. Come on. I think we're going to get there. Don't you stop. Don't you stop. That thing's supposed to go for 16 minutes. It's going to run out. Oh, we're getting there. There it is. There it is. Ah, done. Liquid glass, which I don't know what we do with. Those things. That's interesting. Now, I think once it's over that mark, we can keep going. Like, we can do some more of these. And I don't know how many we can use, so let's just make a few more. And I don't know what's going on here, man. I don't have any idea. Let's turn these off because I don't need any more right now. I don't really know. That thing is just going to sit there, though. It's almost like now the heat's going to slowly go down. Let's just go see. Maybe we need more, maybe we don't. So, I am so sorry for this video being so ridiculously long. That thing right there, let me tell you something about that. That's going to blow up and destroy a lot of stuff because it doesn't have any work to do. Actually, that's not true. So let me tell you why I said that. That thing will only, if it's sitting there without actually doing anything, that's when it will blow up. If it's sitting there alternating back and forth between orange and red and it has something to work on, it won't. But if it's not pumping, like if you get rid of this block and leave it on and it's not pumping, it will blow up. You don't want that. I'll tell you right now. Oh, you got to be kidding me. So where do I put those? I better put those right there. I'm going to be ticked off. All right, let's let this thing go. Are those doing anything? I gotta be honest with you, it doesn't seem like that's having any effect. I mean, you can put anything you want in that slot. Let's go see what we're doing here. We're putting out enough power. These things are sitting there like hissing away. This thing's almost done. I should just go ahead, since it's cheap, I should just go ahead and make one more. Make one more set. Except that I don't have any place to put them. All right, this is ugly. We gotta fix our situation. Oh, the other thing is, I should have mentioned this. These things can power a quarry. I think one of them can power a quarry pretty well. So if I don't have any luck down here, I'm going to go that route. Cooldown. So, man, see, that's still just pumping away. It's no output. No output? Is that because during, like, the build-up phase, it's currently not outputting anything? This is interesting. I wonder if that's because of the throttle. That would be really nice. That would be really nice if that throttling allowed me to keep this at 135. That'd be genius. But let's see, is this thing doing its... Yeah, it's doing its work. See, there's that little mining laser, and it's clearing this out. But I think I remember something about this not working if... it's not putting out anything until this thing starts actually quarrying. So anyway, let me pause. It's going to do its thing. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back, and I don't actually have any good information for you yet. None of what I was doing works. Putting those things in here does absolutely nothing. This is like for a battery. I don't understand what's going on, but you can see it did finally finish. I had to shut it off once because it gets to this level. It'll sit here. It's like there's nothing being drawn. And then it just eventually starts freaking out, overheats, goes into a forced shutdown, and then stops. I'm curious to see and it's actually running at a pretty good rate. I think it's running pretty quickly. I'm not sure. Maybe red is the highest or the lowest. I don't know. Anyway, this is going to start freaking out in a minute, and then the heat's going to start rising. I think it's once it hits around whatever the internal storage limit is or some number here. And anyway, so I don't know. So I just wanted to show you this. Once it gets done cleaning itself out, it starts building these. It starts building this, which is just the frame. It's the quarry frame. So it'll build the whole quarry frame, and once that's done, it's going to start actually running. And I want to show you that, show the items coming in here, and then we'll call it a video at about an hour and 20 minutes or something insane like that. So I'll be right back. All right, guys, it's almost done. And once it gets right over there, it should be good to go. So this is kind of cool. You can see what our quarry is going to look like. It's going to be a big, deep room. Even this, ooh, that scared me kind of. All right, so there's our mining laser. And as it goes, we're pumping out stone. And it's just getting chugged along. And you can see this thing's going at its fastest pace right now, alternating between red and yellow. And it's just pulling it out, and it's going to shove it into this chest, and we're going to get stacks on stacks of cobble and gravel for a while, and then eventually that'll turn into something else. But this room is going to have to be secured, so I'm going to have to make a way for, this is going to be a mess. What I might need to do is kind of build glass as it goes, but you can see we're getting gravel and flint and whatever, so it does the same thing. As it breaks gravel blocks, there's a chance it'll turn into flint, just like always. So you can just see it's going to just chug away, and it is going at a really good pace. I mean, that's pretty legit. That's really legit, actually. And that's because this thing's running like a banshee, but it's about to go into a forced shutdown because the temperature is horrible, and then it loses all of its stored temperature or its stored stuff. So I'm not going to chance it. I think it's going to over explode. So then this thing will finish doing its job while it's, there we go, it stopped, and it will pull out what's left. And we've mined, stack and a half probably of cobble by the time it's all said and done, and some flint and some gravel at this point. But we've also got ourselves a pretty cool start to our room. So like I said, I'm gonna have to secure this. Can monsters get up here? No, they can't right now. So I'm gonna have to secure this. I don't think they can actually get from in here. They could get through right here. So I don't know if they're smart enough to, but a creeper could get close and ruin my day. So once this gets a little further down, we'll be better, but you get the idea. So it's pretty cool. I'm going to let this thing run and just kind of see where we get. I'll try to figure out how to do the upgrades and see if that helps me at all. And if it does, great. If not, we'll try something else. But we should be good for a while. I appreciate you guys watching. Thumbs up if you liked it. Leave me your feedback. Again, I'm really sorry for the long video. Next time I'll make sure I do a little bit better planning. We make it shorter, but thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys next time.